breathing in. Fold, exhale, send the heels away. Inhale, gazing pose. And fold. 2 more, inhale, exhale, in, out, right leg goes back, lunge, breathe, send the heel away, length through the spine, gazes forwards. Again, that positive day, that looking forwards to your day positively. Nice long, slow, deep breath there. Exhale, knee goes down. Taking the weight back. Lengthen the front leg, open up the chest. Send the weight forwards. So using the blocks or choosing not to, you can lift the back leg if you so wish to. Knee goes down and lengthen. Take the stretcher as deep as you wish to take it. Could be down low, it could be that you're opening up your heart. Take the weight forwards. Again, nice transition, nice and slowly as you come forwards to a lunge. You could tuck back up again if you wanted to. Knee goes down. Lengthen. Okay, one more round such as this coming up. So again, bend the knee, send forwards. Tuck up, and this time, round, all the way to the other end of your mat. Lunge. Breathe in through the back of the heel to the crown of the head. So you'll lengthen and you're breathing through your body, the whole length. So your foot feels energized and so does the crown of your head. The knee comes down. Again, lengthen. So the toe could be tucked at the back or untucked, depending on how you feel. Stretch through the front. Breathe. So your chest is sending forwards, length through the neck. Take the weight forwards, lunge. So again, it could be that you tuck up again or the knee stays down. So be aware of your existence, the fact that you exist, that you create a shape and form in this world. And breathe into it. Shift the hips, nice and slowly. Breathe through the ribs, the belly. If you need to use your blocks, use your blocks. If you need to bend the knee a little bit, stick the tailbone out, great, lengthen through your spine. Take the weight forwards, lunge. Be aware of the knee over the ankle as you lunge here. So traditional yogis, and you see the pictures in books, they would take a lunge with a very bent knee. We've been taught to nowadays protect the knee ligaments, and by doing so, this really helps. Lift up if you wish to. Okay, one more stretch of the leg. So take to where you wish it to be. It could be that your rib cage goes down towards your thigh. It might be you're a little bit higher and the knee is bent and you're sticking your tailbone out. or even using blocks to support you. Alright, so let's take it up a little gear. So just draw to a lunge, tuck up, walk all the way round. That sense of never being too late to change your mind, to change your direction in life, who you spend your time with, or your job, your career, your dreams, ambitions. Never too late. Walk round. Positive step forwards in life. Push, place, fold. Rolling up through the spine. So that could be enough for you, or you go for another round. Breathing in. Hands travel to heart, that drawing of gratitude and looking for the good of what you see and keeping that in mind. Breathing in. Hold. Inhale. Exhale. In. Out. Breathing in. Left leg stepping back. Lunge. So you could repeat the previous round or take some breath work within this. So as you send the heel away, breathe, inhale. Exhale, the knee travels down. Inhale, the leg lengthens. Exhale, fold. Inhale. Exhale, bend the knee. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, up. Exhale, fold. Again, inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Lift up, walk round. Hold if you wish to and take a deeper fold. Bring your blocks if you need to walk round. Lunge. Take a breath in. Exhale. Breathe. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, up. Exhale, bend the knee. Inhale. Exhale. In. Out. Lengthen and fold. Inhale, up and bend the knee. Lift up and walk round. Positive step in life, place the foot, push, place, fold, push, shake of the head, rolling up through the spine. Send the heels away, inhale up. Hands come into heart, exhale. Inhale. Exhale. In. Out. Lengthen and fold. Lengthen. Fold. Right leg steps back, long leg. Knee goes down. Exhale. Let's take the hands up now. Inhale. Exhale. Send forwards positivity. Hands go down. Lengthen and fold. Hold the stretch. Breathe. If that feels a bit tight, lift up a bit and bend the knee. Inhale up, bend the knee. Inhale and fold. Keep the fold, the hands come forwards. lift up, walk round. You can hold the fold here, walk round. Knee goes down, hands travel up through heart. Inhale, exhale, hold. Need a little bit release, inhale and bend the knee and go back to the stretch, otherwise remain within it and fold. Hands go forwards for a deeper stretch. Use the blocks if you need to. Bend the knee and the hips can push backward if you feel that's more in your practice. When you're ready, push up, bend the knee, tuck up, walk all the way around. Remember, the length of your mat is like a time. It's like a measurement of time, whether it's the next 5 minutes, this day. It could even be the past if it need be, to recognize what you need to let go of. It could be your future, and recognizing what you have in your future of your day. Who knows how long we live? This is our day. This is our moment. This is our time. Push, place, fold. Rolling up. Send those heels away. Belly in. Gather, 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 gather. So heart. Breathing in. Hold. Inhale. Exhale. In. Out. One more up. Step back. Right leg. So we're kind of doing half rounds between each edge of the mat here. Send the heel away, open up the hip and breathe. Okay, so let's just take this a little step further. So the knee can travel down, exhale, inhale up, exhale through, send love out to your day always. Receive it back. 2 more, inhale. Exhale, you send love out and you receive it back. Shut it away and it won't be near you. Lengthen. Exhale. Inhale and fold. Lengthen. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Lengthen. Fold. Bend the knee as you exhale. Lift up. So this time either stay within a lunge. As you know, I love a lunge. It's one of the most beautiful stretches that you could give your body. It's like giving it food, nourishment. Beautiful lunge, a humble lunge. If you wish to take this stretch a little bit deeper, you might use your blocks and take a long leg. Scissor the inside thigh. So I'm on the ball of my foot and my heel is to the back of the mat. Some yogis would actually have a flat foot here in this position. I find it pulls on the back, so I prefer the toe to point both of them towards the front of the mat. Scissor the inside thigh. That will square off your hips a bit more. Breathe. So send the back long, the heart forwards, lengthen through your spine. And as mentioned, feel like you breathe from your back toe through to the crown of your head, your whole shape that you create on this planet, this earth. The knee has got a tendency to lift here. Try and let the leg be quite heavy to receive the stretch a bit deeper. Notice where you're holding the tension. Again, soften the knee. Use those blocks with you to walk round halfway. So you can take the fold here if you wanted to. The heels can be away and take down. And we're going to go to the other end of the mat. So if you need to hit the pause button in some of these stretches to stay longer, be your own guest. Definitely be your own guest. Soften the knees. Walk round to a lunge. Send the heel away. The knee can tap down. Hands travel up. Inhale. Up and back. So again, taking the stretches here. So we're going to, we'll fold down, exhale. Inhale up. Bend the knee. Lift up. Heart. Send through. Fold. Inhale. Exhale. So you can work through these stretches with the breath. So lengthening on an inhale, always exhale, fold. Up. Lengthen. Fold. Stay within them a little bit longer if you find you've got a longer breath. And up. Bend the knee. Let's go one more and take to a long leg. So taking to pyramid pose, so tucking the back leg up, lunge. You can remain in that humble lunge. It's a beautiful stretch, just as good as any other stretch. Rise, straighten up the front leg. Scissor the inside thigh and take to Parsvottanasana. Again, my toes are pointing to the front of the mat. Scissoring the inside thighs. Opening up the chest and breathing. Bend the knee a little bit if you need to, that's fine. Think about breathing from the crown of the head right through to the very edge of you, your toes. Bend the knee, walk round. You can remain in the fold or continue. So hit the pause button when you need to, perhaps, and come round to a lunge. Positive step forwards in life always, even if it's a baby step or to remain still to see, but just moving in the direction. Push, place, fold, shake of the head, breathe. These folds can be nice and deep now if you wanted to. You're warming up nicely through your hamstrings. Shake the head. If you're in the forward fold, suck your belly in and get your rib cage towards your thighs more. Nice thing to do is place the hands and the feet in a line and have a little look at what you have and the gifts you've been given. As said many a time, if you can match these things and this, wow, it's a powerful tool. Shake of the head. Let go of the rubbish. Take the bind where you feel it's right for you. Roll up through the spine. Send the heels away so you feel like you grow. Inhale up. Hands to heart. Inhale. Fold. So you could stop there, go back to child's pose, take a few hip stretches, go for another video or the last round. So stepping back, left leg, long lunge. So from here to either use the blocks if you wish to or not, entirely up to you. Knee travels down, hands travel up. Inhale, exhale, in, fold. Hold the fold, hands can go ahead of you if you wish. Inhale up off the leg, exhale. So moving through and folding. And fold. One more up and bend the knee. So you can continue with that movement or lift up and take to Parsvottanasana. So straighten up the front leg, scissor the inside thigh and hold the stretch. Could be that you take a fold down on the leg. So inhale up, bend the knee, exhale. Right. Lengthen. Right. Fold. Good. Exhale. So look up on North Wheel Village Live. Yoga Swan. That's me. Hold. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale and fold. Lift up and walk round and fold. So from here, take the fold. It heels out, toes in a little bit, and just take a deeper fold down. If you find that your head is meeting the ground really easily, then move your feet in, make it a little bit more challenging for yourself. Or likewise, if you find that it's not for you, take a flat back and rock through, use the blocks. And incidentally, if this is not so good for you, just take a gentle bend of the knees, and by doing so, what you would do is just move the heels in ever so slightly, take a tiny little bend. So that could be more your practice. Be aware if your knees are lifting, let your legs be heavy in those stretches as much as you can to invite the stretch in. Soften the knees, walk past your timeline. Lunge. As a reminder, you still use those blocks, otherwise the knee travels down. Hands travel up to heart. Send forwards and back. Fold. Okay, keep the stretch as long as you require to, then you're just going to push up and exhale. Lengthen and fold. Inhale, exhale, lengthen and fold. Again, up and down. Lift up the legs. It could be you remain in a humble lunge. It could be that you straighten the legs and scissor the thigh and breathe. It could be that you keep a flat back and use your blocks and remain still and breathe through the stretch. Some of you might even want to scissor and just take the deep fold here and remain there. Otherwise, breathe through it. So it's a case of an exhale. Inhale, exhale. So inhale to lengthen, exhale to fold. Inhale to lengthen, exhale to fold. Inhale to lengthen and exhale to fold. and moving through that, breathe, and then moving through the stretches to then take yourself round halfway. Again, options are yours here. So it could be that you take a rock through the hands to feet and close the eyes, or a gentle bend, or a fold. Or it could be that you take a deeper stretch, so you take the heel in and the knee comes down. Big toe then points up to the sky. Elbow pushes into the knee to open up the stretch a little bit further. It could be that you even get your foot down to the ground. So the choices are yours. Take the stretch to where you feel it's right for you. The kneecap is lifting, relax the leg, invite the stretches in, breathe through it. So you could be fancy and push up to the other side without using your hands. I like to protect my body a little bit more and use the support of the ground to protect my knees as I move through this. So longevity in yoga, way more important. Push up, walk the hands and down and hold again. So it could be that the heel is up off the ground. It could be that you flatten the ground with the heel there. The knee goes in to the elbow, pushes open the hip. The foot, the big toe points up to the sky. Elbow pushes into the knee, and see if you can get your spine a little bit more centered to your hip bone. Breathe. Some people like to hold on to that big toe down there. Breathe, so you get a lovely stretch. Breathing through it, working out where you're holding the tension to release it. So let's move through that a little bit more. So it could be you remain still within the stretch, or you push up and through either side. So if you use your hands, push up, inhale up, exhale over, inhale up, and exhale down, inhale up and over, inhale up and exhale down. Let's do one more and hold the stretch. So push up and down, hold the stretch, breathe. Lift up and over, hold. So again, encourage the elbow into the knee. The foot may go down. My big toes pointing up to the sky. Push, breathe, breathe. When you're ready, push up through the hands, walk the foot round. This is where you could create another round if you so wish to. I'm stopping here. So I'm going to push back, down dog. So I could take to child's pose from here, but a really lovely thing would be to take to pigeon from here. So if I take up my right leg, so I could open my hip, come into three-leg dog and hold for a few breaths. When I'm ready, so for the purpose of this video, I'm doing a little bit sooner. You're going to take up, square off the hip, the knee comes in. You can hold that for a little bit of core work if you wanted to, before you land the leg. So again, that opening up the hip, quite important to think about not rolling to one side. Use a block if you need to perch your hip onto the block. Encourage this leg to open a bit more, and then from there square off the hip. Tuck the back toe and watch my hip and my heel. As I do that, I get a tiny bit more. Square off my hips a bit more, and then I'm down. Holding pigeon. So anything from 1.5 minutes to say 5, I would hold it sometimes. Close the eyes and breathe into it. Use your breath to soften your body and to explore how the stretch shifts and moves within you. Be aware of clenching your jaw, relaxing your face, and using your breath to invite the stretch in, to surrender to it through your breath. Pushing up. Take a breath in, send the love out. Tuck the back toe and push up very gently through the heels of your hands and lifting your hips up. Step back. Little stretch of my spine before I then lift up my left leg. Again, bending the knee and opening the hip. If my back was feeling not so good, I would definitely have a square hip here. So holding three-leg dog for as long as you wish to here. To then take square, the hip, draw in the weight to the hands. Again, if you want to work the core, it's a nice point to do so. To then eventually land the leg. Use the block if you need to. So think about the leg straight out of the hip bone, tuck the toe, send the heel away, you'll get a little extra. Keep reminding yourself not to have your hip to one side, to keep your hips square to the mat. Think about your pelvis, the way it's made and how it would look. Then when you're ready, coming down. Pushing up, maybe the eyes are closed. Roll the hip to the side and the long leg can travel around. Could be that you sit here and